The hidden cost of AI. You know, when we think about AI, we usually picture something that's, well, kind of magical, right? Something that just lives up in the cloud, totally invisible. It's this amazing digital brain that can answer any question or look up any image from nothing, but that's really not the full picture. So let's get into it. So if it's not just floating around in some digital mist, where is it? Where does AI actually live? This is such a critical question because the answer pulls back the curtain on a side of AI we almost never talk about. This truth is AI has a very real, very physical home right here on Earth. And you know, just like any home, it needs power, it uses resources, and it leaves a real footprint on our planet. And that home, it's called a data center. We're talking about these absolutely massive warehouse-sized buildings, just packed to the gills with thousands and thousands of super powerful computers. These are the humming, buzzing engines of our entire digital world, and they are ground zero for artificial intelligence. Okay, so the first hidden cost we gotta talk about is energy. I mean, a truly staggering appetite for it. We need to unplug this whole myth that our digital lives are somehow weightless and don't have a real power cost. Seriously, think about it for a second. Every single time you ask an AI a question or type in a prompt to create an image, you're basically sending a signal out to one of these data centers. Your request wakes up rows and rows of powerful servers that have to run billions of calculations. And to do that, well, it takes a huge jolt of electricity, and that's just for one little query. The process of actually training these AI models, you know, how they learn everything in the first place, is on a whole other level. The amount of electricity it takes to train one of these big AI models is just wow. It's about the same amount of power used by, 1,000 homes. For an entire year, let's be clear, that's not a small amount of energy. And if that electricity is being generated by burning fossil fuels, then every single AI creation is directly contributing to pollution and climate change. But the environmental cost doesn't stop with electricity. Nope, there's another much more surprising resource that AI is consuming in massive quantities, and that's water. I know it sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? How on earth can a technology that's all about code and computers be so thirsty? The connection might not be obvious, but it's very real, and it has some pretty big consequences. Okay. The answer comes down to one simple word: heat. All of those thousands of servers running flat out 24/7, they generate an incredible amount of heat. To stop them from literally overheating and shutting down, data centers have to be cooled constantly. And one of the most common ways to do that is with water cooling system, which can guzzle millions of gallons of fresh water every single year. And this has serious, real-world impacts. The kind of water use can put a massive strain on local water supplies, meaning it's competing directly with towns, communities, and farms. And if you build one of these thirsty data centers in an area that's already struggling with drought, you can see how that can make a bad situation a whole lot worse. Now, I know this all sounds a little grim, but it's not a hopeless situation. Far from it. That same incredible spirit of innovation that gave us AI in the first place, it's now being pointed directly at making it more sustainable. Ultimately, it really all comes down to a choice. We're at a fork in the road. We can keep powering AI the old way with fossil fuels that hurt our planet, or we can make the switch to renewable energy like wind and solar and really slash that environmental impact. So the path forward really has three main parts. First, engineers are working like crazy to build more efficient AI models. You can think of it like making a car that has way better gas mileage. Second, there's a huge push to run data centers entirely on clean, renewable energy. And third, innovators are coming up with brand new ways to cool these servers that don't depend so much on our precious water. You know, this isn't just a puzzle for the big tech companies to solve. It's really a collective responsibility. Building smarter technology has to go hand in hand with building a healthier planet for every single one of us. This quote just absolutely nails it. For a long time, the question was just, can we build this amazing new thing? But that era is over. Now we have to ask the bigger questions. Should we build it? And if we do, how do we build it in a way that's responsible and sustainable for everybody? So if there's one big thing to take away from all of this, it's this. AI isn't some abstract thing floating in a cloud. It's a powerful technology with a real physical presence.